Alright everybody, we are tasting mid-season avocados here, and we have improved Pollock and Catalina, and we also had a Maria Black, and these are my three favorite mid-season avocados. And I've already tasted the Maria Black last week, but this is the Catalina. It's nice. Now if you're just coming out of early season avocados, you've had Simmons, which is absolutely amazing. Better than Catalina in my opinion. And here is the improved Pollock. Which is wonderful. So, wow. So I always say these are my three best mid-season avocados. Maria Black, improved Pollock, and Catalina. But not everyone has room for all three. I have a improved Pollock tree right here that I gotta get in the ground. It's amazing. I would say between a Maria Black and a Catalina it's pretty close, but without a doubt, hands down, the winner for best mid-season avocado taste-wise is improved Pollock. Now you always got to take in consideration when you're eating a fruit how the tree produces. Is it disease resistant? Does it produce well? And so on. But with avocados, even if a tree doesn't produce well, you'll get a good amount. You just want to stay away from trees that produce every other year. So even a tree that doesn't produce amazing will still get a good amount. And here's my friend and the visit he made here today, so check it out. So we have two avocados for you to taste here. So I'm going to cut these here. And there's these two avocados. So I'm going to cut you a piece here of this avocado to try.
Which is?
I'm going to tell you after you try it.
Oh, putting me on the spot, Paul.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that's one avocado, and then I got another one for him to try. You can give your honest assessment.
It's very creamy. It has some fruitiness to it. I like the taste of it. Maybe slightly watery. And there's a little bit of an aftertaste. This is Simmons?
No, it's not. That's
not.
That's Catalina.
Okay, I personally, I react to something that's inside the Catalina, and it goes in the back of my throat. My sister absolutely loves it and doesn't get that.
And how about that one? Same thing.
I get that little. There's just something. I'm very sensitive to a few things. I'm pretty tough, but there's a few things that I'm sensitive to. I like the taste. Catalina. Okay. My sister will love this.
Well, so here's another one.
Oh, that's
for him
beautiful.
to try. So here you go. Back up a little so you get on full camera.
This is beautiful.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely awesome.
Is that not one of the best avocados you've ever had?
This is absolutely superb. I'm sold. I don't care what it is. I want it. Oh my gosh.
Describe the taste and the texture and everything.
It's a firmer texture than the Catalina. The Catalina is a little waterier. It's much richer in flavor, more complex. There's no fruitiness to it, from what I feel. I had no aftertaste from this at all.
Amazing, right?
It's like eating oily silk.
Amazing.
I mean, it is. I can just, my body's like reacting like, oh my gosh, I just got some green cocaine. You know, it's like awesome. I'm waking up. I'm exhausted. I just moved a mountain of mulch from our neighbor.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted. This is just giving me energy.
Here we are with this amazing avocado, and I just had my friend taste it, and I didn't tell him the name of it, but this is an improved Pollock.
Okay.
This is the one. I'll put a link here to a video I did with Laura, Julian at Laura Farms last year. Absolutely amazing, amazing. And the Pollock is a great avocado itself, but it doesn't fruit as well. But this one, it fruits so much better, and it tastes amazing, and it's in season right now. It's a mid-season avocado. So we just had 2 mid-season avocados, a Catalina and an improved Pollock. Now you can get the improved Pollock right now. You can get this fruit from LauraFarmsMiami.com. The link is below. They can mail you the fruit in the mail, but you can also get a tree from him. And you're definitely going to get a tree, right?
I'm calling Julian as soon as I get home.
Yes, yes.
I might call him in the car.
Yes, absolutely. My favorite mid-season avocado. And there's actually a tree right behind there that's growing that I got to get in the ground, but this is wonderful. So I'm going to give you that to share with your sister, and
now it's on camera, so I'm going to have to share with her.
Yes, yes, this is improved Pollock. It's also called Laura Pollock, I think.
Yeah, Laura Pollock.
Laura Pollock. So check it out at the link below at LauraFarmsMiami.com. Order this in the mail. This is a delicious avocado to try.
And if you can go visit Julian, it is absolute incredible. To me, it's better than going to Disney World.
Yeah, so tell everybody. You went there recently. Tell everybody about that.
I went there on Monday, Labor Day. And Julian was absolutely amazing. He spent, 5 hours with my sister and I, my best friend. And after we paid him, he stayed with us for another hour. Who does that? I felt so welcome, and I can't wait to go back. And I swear to you, this is better than going to Disney World.
And you got to taste a bunch of fruits there too, right?
Absolutely.
For the first time, some of them.
Thanks to Paul, now I know there's such a thing as a mamey. I didn't know these things even existed.
Yes. So this is it, improved Pollock, and I'm just gonna turn you all around here and show you the tree, because it's kind of a unique tree. For those of you that want to buy it, it droops. So as you can see, the tree is drooping, so that's why I have it up on a pedestal. But I'm going to get this in the ground. This is an excellent avocado, mid-season, meaning it's in season right now, and right now we're in September. I'll put a link to the other video I did with Julian about this, one of our favorites. And there's the 2 avocados. I like the Catalina a lot. That's a very Cuban avocado that a lot of Cubans love. And there's the improved Pollock. All right. Thank you very much for your opinion and assessment of the avocado. Everybody, trust me, this is one of the best of the best. Not only for mid-season, but of every avocado you'll ever taste, this is one of the best.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Here's my neighbor, and he's an avocado expert. And he's going to try this avocado. I'm not going to name it. I'm going to let him try it first.
All right. Here we go. It's a little light green, you notice, kind of pale. And usually that is not necessarily a good tasting avocado, but I know that Paul wouldn't be bringing over here if it wasn't. So here, let me give it a try. It's good. Let me have another try. It's good. I mean, it's a little on the light side. You know what I mean? But it's good.
Yeah, that is the famous improved Pollock avocado.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite mid-season avocado. Remember, that's a couple days old too in the fridge, but very creamy.
Yeah. Luna, come here, Luna.
I don't know an avocado.
Look at it. We'll give it the Luna test. If she eats it, then you have to buy it. It's that simple. Try it, Luna. Do you like avocado? Oh my God.
So this is the improved Pollock, and Julian told me it produces much better than the Pollock. So I don't know if it tastes any better or different. So I want you to tell me if it tastes different. But he says it produces better. He also calls it Laura Pollock. So you can try a piece of that. Everybody, this is Alex from Tropical Acres Farms, who has a lot of different avocados. Yeah. And how does this do, the Dupuis? Is that, I mean, I have a tree I got from you. It's in the ground. But it tastes great. I liked it. I remember.
It's a real
but does it produce so-so?
It produces perfectly fine for a backyard person. It probably doesn't
Sure.
produce well enough for a commercial grower. I think it was grown on some commercial scale at one point in time. It's not a bad producer.
Is it a mid-season or early season?
No, it's an early.
Early, yeah, okay.
That's an early avocado.
This and Simmons are the same season.
Rough. No, that starts a little earlier than
Okay.
Simmons, actually. I would say that they're both early season avocados.
And Julian found a new avocado that I tasted. It's fruits in April, and it's he found out it's a seedling of Oro Negro, and it's at Trek, and it's not the best, but it tastes better than the Donny.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an early one that.
The earliest Donnies I've ever seen came in May, but most of the time I didn't pick them until June or July. And I've never been a big fan of Donnie.
Yeah.
We got rid of our tree, actually.
It's like, what's the point of having them if they're not good early?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, like, and the Dupuis is true early avocado. The Pollock, the regular Pollock is a true early avocado, too. All right,
This is a mid-season, I believe.
Okay, so it comes later than Pollock.
Yeah.
If it's a mid-season, this is kind of early for a mid-season avocado, just the beginnings.
Well, the Catalina's mid-season, right?
Yeah, I guess this gets into how you define mid or early.
All right. So Alex from Tropical Acres Farms has a bunch of avocado trees. He has a Pollock tree, but not an improved Pollock.
No,
So.
I have an improved Pollock.
Oh, you do?
I do have an improved Pollock. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you haven't tasted it.
No, I don't believe so. We planted our improved Pollock around 2015 or 16. I can't remember. It's fruited one time. Made one fruit. An animal beat me to that fruit. Otherwise, it just flowers every year and it never actually holds on to any fruit.
Okay.
So that's been our experience in terms of production with our improved Pollock tree. I imagine it's done better for Julian because otherwise he wouldn't be promoting it. So.
Sure.
Okay. So let's give this thing a try. It has, it's a kind of a lighter flesh color. Some of them have more of a bolder yellow. So
Does it look like a Pollock?
physically, yes, this does look like Pollock. My Pollocks are usually a little bigger than that, but it's because it doesn't make a lot of fruit.
Okay.
So, all right. It's a good quality early season avocado for sure. I don't think it's better than Pollock.
Does it taste like Pollock?
Yeah. They're pretty similar. Might have a slightly higher oil content than Pollock. Wouldn't surprise me if we were measuring it. Pollock's is single digits, so in terms of percentage. But in terms of flavor, similar enough.
So from a 1 to a 10, with 10 being the best, what would you give that flavor overall for avocados?
It's like a 7 to 8.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I rarely score an avocado above that. It's not too many that I'll score, in that 9 to 10 range. That's going to be stuff like Nishikawa and, Haas. I like Haas a lot personally. And some of the other Hawaiian ones I've had are really exceptional, like Malama and San Miguel. So, but that's a good score. That's a good taste. This is a good avocado. Absolutely. I hope that my tree starts making more fruits someday.
And how would you rate that in terms compared to Catalina in taste? Similar or better? Or?
Similar. The better Catalinas I've had probably tasted better than this, but that's no knock because Catalina is a very good earlier mid-season avocado. Catalina has a brighter colored flesh. Usually, Catalina is more yellow, deep yellow in color. And our Catalina tree doesn't have anything on it right now, actually, but it's had some very productive years.
Everybody, now that mango season is over, it is avocado season here. And even though there's an overlap because the early season avocados and mangoes are around at the same time, the mangoes end about now. We're in September, and the avocados will last all the way till January, maybe some February. So these two are earlier season or mid-season avocados. This is called the Dupuis, and this is called the Catalina. This Dupuis is from Tropical Acres Farms. They don't only have amazing mangoes, but they have amazing avocados. And they gave me one of their Dupuis. Now, I tasted this last year, and I loved it so much that I ended up getting a tree, and I have the tree in the ground. But here is the difference. This is what they look like. And I've been describing these Dupuis as an early season, in season at the same time as Simmons, but a little bit later. So they're like the beginning of mid-season also. And then you have the Catalina, which is more towards the end of the middle season. So having both of these wouldn't be a bad idea if you have room for more than one tree. I like the taste of both of them, but I've only had one Dupuis and it's been quite a while, so I want to cut this open here and try this. Both of these fruit pretty well and production wise, and look at it, looks really nice in color. Not a big seed, a lot of meat on there. And I remember this one being absolutely delicious. That's why I actually put it in the ground. I was so excited to have one. I love this avocado. Wow. Wow. This Dupuis is very flavorful. And it has a sweetness to it. Not watery at all. As a matter of fact, wow, this is really wonderful. So there you have it. So I would say Simmons is early. Not the earliest. Yeah, maybe a Donnie is really early, and I don't even recommend those. But Simmons is pretty early, a nice early one. Dupuis is really nice. And then you got, I would say the Pollock would come next, or the improved Pollock. And then you got the Catalina. And now you're getting into the end of mid-season and the beginning of a late season, which is like Oro Negro and things like that. This is wonderful. I'm going to put a description from Tropical Acres Farm's website about the Dupuis avocado. They do sell budwood, and they will graft a tree for you. Not many people sell this avocado, but they should. Absolutely. I like it better than the Catalina, actually. From a 1 to a 10, this is really an excellent avocado. From a 1 to a 10. And when I do these videos, sometimes they might not taste as good. Off camera, they might taste better, or vice versa. But for this one right here, this particular Dupuis avocado, I'd honestly give this a 9. Maybe even a 9.5. So far this year, I've tasted great avocados. I've tasted Simmons. I tasted the Catalina. I tasted the improved Pollock, which is wonderful. But so far this year, I'd have to say this is the best one I tasted. I'll put the link below. Yeah, so definitely check out Tropical Acres Farm. They don't sell the fruit, but they will sell the budwood, or they'll make you a tree. Absolutely delicious. Alright, if you want to get the fruit, Laura Farms Miami, they sell the fruit. They also have some trees as well. But they sell the fruit of this avocado, and it's in season now, so you can check out their website. I'll put the link below to that as well. The Dupuis avocado is a winner. Alright, here are my friends that live close by, and they're going to taste this avocado. I'm not going to tell them the name. And so far, what's your best avocado you've tasted?
So far, what was it? A Wilson seedless.
Okay, and what was yours?
That was my favorite, better than Haas.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna try this one. Here you go. This is one I know you both haven't had,
You haven't had this
so
one?
we're gonna film your reaction. Nope.
Oh.
I like it.
Damn, I like it. This one's good. It doesn't have that aftertaste.
It's a family video. You can't use words like that, Sandra.
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
What do you think?
This is a Laura Pollock.
No.
Because we want one of those.
I'm trying to make out the flavors.
Okay, I kind of taste a little Simmons in this.
Nope. It has a
it's not.
sweetness to it.
Yes, there's sweetness there. There's creaminess. It's not very
It's got a
oily.
nutty.
It's just I love it. It's my favorite avocado I've tasted this year. It's called Dupuis.
This
Dupuis.
is Dupuis.
Dupuis.
This is
Dupuis avocado.
Oh,
That was on our
Yes.
list.
it's
Highly
got that
recommend it for
nutty
a
hint.
late early season or an early mid season.
I like it.
I love it.
I like
I
it a
mean that
lot.
one's really
There's
great.
no aftertaste to it.
No?
It's watery, but yet fatty. It still tastes fatty, but it's really
Yeah.
smooth.
This one's been
And-
my favorite. It's absolutely amazing.
I like it a lot. I
Yeah.
like it a lot. Yes.
Okay, we're sold. We'll take it.
Good enough to get one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what would you give from 1 to 10? On your rating scale. Everyone has a different rating scale.
I would say.
Oh, I already asked you, I think.
No, not
Oh.
for this one. I would say maybe 8.5 to 9.
I think
That's
I'm a
pretty
very,
high.
very strong 8.
Because the
Okay.
Haas for me is 7, maybe 6,
Yeah.
6.5.
For me, this
So,
was like a 9.5. This
9.5 for
was,
you?
Yeah.
The Wilson Seedless is like a 15.
I actually got one of them.
You have a Wilson seedless?
Yeah.
We've been trying to find one.
The avocado, not the tree.
Okay.
Oh.
I was at somebody's farm the other day, and they had a tree. And I said, could I have one avocado? I want to try it.
No way.
Yeah. All right, here's my neighbor, and he's going to check out this avocado and tell us what he thinks.
Okay. Looks very nice. The best one I've had this year, I think.
I said the same thing. It's excellent.
And no, you can't have the rest of it back.
Well, if you like it, it's yours.
All right, thank you. That's the price of my.
It's delicious. It's like
It's a very good one.
sweet but oily, like, filling.
It's a
By
very-
far the best one I've had.
It's the best one this year.
It's a Dupuis.
No,
Yeah, it's a Dupuis.
it's the best one I've had here this year. We
Yeah.
had a bad year so far as the taste of avocados. They've been raining. March
I mean,
out. It's terrible.
Oro Negro and Campong, the late season ones, I like better than this. But not only is this like an excellent early mid season one, but it's up there with some of the best avocados. It's
I
excellent.
think it's up there. It's definitely a very good one.
Yeah.
And I had one that I opened up this year, big one. That after that big rain, the inside was completely full of water. You shook it, and you could hear the water inside. That thing tasted horrible, and a lot of them didn't taste so good because they had gotten so much water that it just washes out the taste. Same
Yeah,
thing.
people don't realize if it rains, it might wash. So don't judge it on 1 year.
Right, and same thing with the mangoes. You can have mangoes 1 year that's out of this world. The next year, that very same mango is horrible because of the rain.
Well, enjoy, man. But this is my first time I was able to taste like all 3 of these pretty close in time, and 100% improved Pollock is the winner here. And so I'd recommend this improved Pollock tree as my favorite mid-season avocado. Catalina and Maria Black for a close second. For early season, Simmons avocado. These are Florida avocados I'm talking about. Simmons avocado. And I'm considering everything in terms of growth and productivity and so on. Now for late season, that's where it gets interesting because there's so many late season. But I mean, my two top late season avocados, and the 3 I recommend is Ronnie is Oro Negro and Campong. But I'd have to say my favorite tasting late season avocado is Oro Negro. But not too far behind would be Campong. You can taste this improved Pollock by ordering it from laurafarmsmiami.com. He ships it in the mail to you. Definitely taste it. Not only is it my favorite mid-season avocado, but it's up there with like the all-time favorite avocado. But I still think I like Campong and Oro Negro better taste-wise. And these are Florida avocados, not the Haas avocados. Those are a different category. So there's like Mexican and Guatemala type avocados, but that's the improved Pollock. You see the way it's round? And this is the Catalina. You see how it's long? So it's interesting. So this looks like a mini Marcus pumpkin almost. This Marcus pumpkin is round also, but super big. But I don't recommend Marcus pumpkin. But I do recommend this improved Pollock. And people ask me the difference between improved Pollock versus Pollock. I haven't ever tasted a Pollock, but so I don't know taste-wise, but I know improved Pollock produces much better. Improved Pollock produces much better than the regular Pollock. And another name for the improved Pollock is Laura Pollock. Laura Pollock. So that's from Laura Farm. So if you see that on his website, it might say improved Pollock. It might say Laura Pollock. Catalina. This is the avocado of Cuba that everyone loves. And it's nice. But that improved Pollock, wow. Alright everybody, so here's a clip of my friend that came over today, and he enjoyed both of these avocados, and I was also trying to give him a mamey. I don't know if he just recently had a mamey. And the link's below if you want to go and try out the improved Pollock. And you might be able to get the Catalina from my friend guacfarm.com. Sleepy Lizard Avocados. I know he mostly has Monroe avocados, and but he might have some Catalina for sale. Check out his website. I'll put his link below also if you want the Catalina one. I'm not sure that Laura Farms has Catalina for sale, but I know he has improved Pollock. So check them all out. I'll put the links below. I'm gonna enjoy these. All right, everybody. That was my friend and neighbor and another guy who's just loving fruits and planting fruit trees and trying to figure out what's best. And that was what he liked, and he loved the improved Pollock better. Everyone I know that's tasting it agrees. So grab yourself some of these improved Pollock avocados. Laura Farms right now has them in season now, depending when you're watching this. Links below. And if you want to get the Catalina, you can see if Laura Farms has Catalina for sale on his website as well. But if not, don't worry, because my friend Tom at guacfarm.com, he might have some of these. Just tell him you saw his video on Paul's video and Fruitful Trees, and you want to know if he has any Catalina for sale. So I think he only has one tree there that he uses for personal use. But if you mention my name, maybe he'll send you one to taste. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Put your comments and questions below. And if you have a yard and you're growing fruit trees, or if you have avocados and you want me to come taste them and do a review, maybe you have a seedling or something, let me know. My email's below in the description. Whoa, it's good. Until then everybody, have a great day and keep growing.